Hi, people.
Hello, my beautiful train wrecks.
Back again at it again. So, here's the garden. So, if you see, it goes all the way over there. I left I kind of made of it a C because over here, that's our blackberry bush. It's 3 years now.
Yes.
I still got a couple stumps that I need to do. And then also we got those 2 Concord grape vines. They're going to go over here. And then eventually, what else you putting over here?
There's going to be blueberry, raspberry, and grapes.
Okay. So the grapes are back there, and then the other 2 are going to be over here. So this first row, yeah, if you didn't hear, where she stopped is where we're going to put stuff, like the blueberries, Concord grapes and stuff. And then where she was at, we're doing trellises for everything. But, so start here. This is our just regular peppers. There's a couple purple bell peppers, and we've got 4 yellows. And then over there is lemon boy. And then we've got a old German style.
Yeah.
We got a Cherokee. We've got a Beefmaster. And then we've got cherry tomatoes. So we got those. And we're supposed to be getting more plants. So those will go finish off there. Where the stakes are.
Yep.
So when we get the seeds, will be green beans or onions?
Onions.
Onions. Green beans, corn. Oh, let me finish this off. I'm sorry. That's not gunfire. That's the car backfiring.
Yeah. Corn. Sunflowers.
So this row right here, where you kind of see it, follow it down. This is sunflowers. I had enough to do.
Mixture colors.
Yeah. So sunflowers here, and then another row of sunflowers.
Yes.
Or 2 rows of sunflowers. Mm-hmm. And then, watch for the landmines.
Yeah.
So basically starting kind of right here and over, we're letting Holly, which
and Jeff.
we shared a garden with them a couple years ago. So Holly and Jeff, and then I took it. I could have went over another row, but I wanted to leave some room because just inside those telephone poles is our property line. So I didn't want to go neighbor across the street.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to go too far. I mean, I could still go over more if I wanted to, but I'm like, I think this is going to be plenty for this year. I didn't measure this one out.
Here. He's doing the old-fashioned kind of measuring with his feet. I'm following after you. Code word camper, for those who understand what that is. And if you don't understand, that means, just hang on a second. I can't put the little cow be right back. I guess you probably want to look up, see things, instead of his butt. But over here, excuse me. This is the time of honeysuckle, and I'm allergic. That tree is going to go down, and I want to have a dogwood tree, a flowering Japanese cherry tree. This right here is the play yard. But Miss Callie is getting too old for that stuff. So, yeah. So this is just going to be open for the moment. But eventually Tom's going to have a tiki bar. Okay.
So you're looking at between 50 and 55 feet wide and about 55 to 60 foot long.
Yeah.
Is about, and you can see where our fire pit
Yeah.
was before.
Right there. It's our fire pit.
But so to finish these off, so you got the tomatoes and you got where we're going to. None of this has been planted yet except for the sunflowers.
Yeah.
We haven't went and got seeds yet.
That'll happen not this weekend, next weekend.
So and then
July 11th.
so we got Philip. We went to Ace Hardware and they had salsarific pepper. They had a Thai dragon pepper. So these are least hot to hottest.
Yeah.
So the Thai dragons are like 40,000 Scovilles. And then we've got a habanero. And then we've got a world's hottest Caribbean pepper, a ghost pepper, and then two Trinidad scorpion peppers, which are like 2 million Scovilles.
So this row is Philip. This is Philip's row.
This is one of Philip's rows.
So he can make his hot sauce.
And then
This is row number 2, or little row number 2 of
yeah,
Philip's.
these are 2 Boston pickling plants, which they're actually doing really good.
And it looks dry because
We haven't had any rain.
we haven't had any rain, and rain
So
is coming.
if you look, rain is coming. Chris, our nephew, has already called and warned us that it's bad,
Yeah.
but we don't know if it's traveling north or if it's traveling straight west. We don't know yet.
Actually east,
Or east.
because he's from the west.
Yeah, he's on the west or
We don't
east.
know
So
if it's east, northeast, southeast.
we're not sure just yet. And then this is a zucchini.
Yeah.
So we may have more zucchinis to go. We're not.
Fried zucchini and zucchini bread.
Yes.
And show them the blooms on our blackberry bush. We're gonna have a lot if the birds don't eat them all.
Yeah.
There'll be enough for me to make jelly.
So yeah, just our little brushes I've been cutting down all the time. This area right here used to be a raspberry patch. So you kind of see where it raised up here and over here. This whole area right here used to be a raspberry patch. So when I till it, it gets very fertile. So it's very good
Yeah. Even though
dirt.
technically, maybe we should put, but it's wild, isn't it? It's not.
So, and then,
Give fruit.
like I said, this is our blackberry bush. We didn't trim it last year, so you could see the dead parts from last year, but they actually came back with some good stuff. So this fall I'll trim it,
Yeah.
and it's actually done really well.
There's a lot of blooms, so that we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
have a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot and a couple new shoots this year.
Yep.
So
We just gotta. That's not one. That's a something else. I don't know what that is.
no, it's all from the same root, baby.
Is it?
Yeah, look back here.
Well, it's got stickies on it.
Yeah, it all does.
Okay.
Because look at the old
The
stuff.
leaves look weird
Yeah.
though.
Well, if you look down here,
Oh yeah.
it's all part of the same root system.
Okay. So this needs to go.
It needs to
in
come
its
back
own.
in, yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's not going to be a 20-30 minute video. We're at 10 minutes, so it's but yeah, this all got done within a day with our tiller. It's a small tiller, but there's been a garden here for years. The only part that was new was actually over there, and it was tilled a couple years ago.
Yeah. Then we
I took-
it.
I think each row took me like a trip down, trip back, trip down, and then a trip. So about 4 passes on each row
Yeah.
to get it where I was like, okay, for the first one, just to get plants in it. But it actually turned out really good.
Yeah.
So, and it's been sitting dry like this since Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's ready to go. And
Ready for Holly. Let me see if it's still wet underneath here. No, it's dry. So it's
So
ready.
it's we was going to put some nutrients in the ground, but
We just let it sit.
we just let. Well, there
partially
was
because the rototiller broke.
there was nutrients out here because waste food. I would bring food out here and throw it in the ground. So whatever the animals didn't take care of, we just let it.
Let it.
Of course, that was way over there that we did it.
Yeah.
But, and yeah, that mailbox right over there is our new mailbox.
Yeah. Oh, you
So-
need to show because I don't know if they really got a good look. Let me go over with you, and you guys can see how big it really is.
So yeah, this is our garden so far. So it's coming along pretty good. Like I said, we're just. I know the guy that owns that house that he's selling. He's got actually some tomato plants for us that he's going to give us, and so we'll have more tomato plants, which should be exciting because we've already got what, 5. So we'll probably finish this row here. So probably another 5 plants, give or take.
Just so they know, they can see.
Yeah. So
It goes, it's like almost to my elbow, from my pinky to my elbow. That line. And if I get in,
put your elbow up from the top. No. Set your elbow here and go up like this.
oh, okay. It
No,
goes.
no.
Ah,
Come on, bring it. There you go. So that tells you kind of how tall it is. Almost to her whole forearm.
and
Forearm by forearm.
and then inside,
Yep, almost a full length.
he can mail my head into it.
Easily. I can put a couple heads in there and mail them off. But yeah, then we got this from Walmart, or not Walmart,
No.
Menards. And it said extra large boxing because we wanted stuff in case we got sent stuff
Or Amazon.
for the channel or Amazon or whatever that we had it. So I was like,
Yes.
and for the price, I was like, I can't beat it.
And yes, we do let people mail to our home. But if you come knocking on the door, you might have Officer Friendly greet you. So you better make sure you let me know.
And then the front yard, it's
It looks horrible.
there's
but I
stuff growing, but
promise.
like I told her, I said I can't tell if it's the bird, the wildflowers growing, or if it's weeds coming back, or
just gonna let it
what
go. That's the
what it's
part
going.
of-
So that's what we're doing.
Well, the wildflowers also has wild grass. So
Yeah. So
there you go. You just
we don't
let it
know-
go.
we don't know where everything is, and then these poor little flowers here,
Yeah.
they really need some.
They're trying.
I
They will.
so yeah, we're trying,
They can do it.
and I got a feeling I'm gonna have another tree to cut down soon. That thing is just,
Dead.
it's starting to die out.
Well, that means we gotta wait till all that dies, though.
Yeah.
I don't want to rip out that vine as pretty as orange, so we gotta wait till it dies.
So yeah, this is something else that I did a few weeks back, around Mother's Day, I think. Yeah, it was Mother's Day. I did this. And as soon as we got the tiller running, I think the next day I come over and this was her.
Mother's Day was wildflowers and birdie stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, this is her Mother's Day present.
Yep.
Was getting this done, raked, and sunflower. So yeah, I mean it looks different in the camera than it does. So looking at the clouds, they're moving kind of north. They're moving that way. Looks like everything's going that way.
Well, we're on the bubble.
They're going northeast.
And also remember, this is summertime. Watch out for motorcycles, especially in Indiana, because you never know if it might be us.
Yep.
If you see a crazy person wearing a sweatshirt, it's me.
Or it could be me.
We gotta take this up. Remember when I said we gotta tie
Yes,
something
I know
back?
that.
This is what we gotta tie back. I want to eventually get this train to go
That's-
all the way across.
That's a whole lot of cake.
Whatever. You're not supposed to take pictures of my butt.
I'm not. I'm taking video.
Sit down. Sit down in her swing. We can just chat. How's life with you, Thomas? Oh, the squeaky.
Tiring.
This is called loud ASMR.
Well, I'm trying to.
Our phones are swing.
I'm trying to. Let's not annoy people with that sound.
I've
There we
already
go.
done it once.
Yeah. But I mean, it's. I've been very tired here lately.
Yeah. But we've been going in the house
I've been.
sooner.
Well, not really, because it's still been 9:30 before we get in the house, and by the time I get done with stuff, I think last night I didn't lay in bed until like 10:30. So it's just been, for me, it's just been. I know you've done quite a bit. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to bypass that at all.
Well,
You've done a lot for you.
I know. I did a lot. I've proved my worth.
So yeah, that's.
Because even though you may have, I seen this today with the disability thing. Just because people can walk doesn't mean that they're not disabled. Yes, I still have problems, and no, I can't work every day. But when I have enough spoons, have I made you impressed on the days I have spoons, sir? I think Priscilla wants to come out.
I think she's getting restless. Yes.
But I can do a lot on short bursts. That's why I think the camper took so long, because I'd be okay, let's go. Okay, now we might have to wait 3 or 4 days because I gotta have times to gather my spoons. And then I work and then gather my spoons. But I did confess to them today that I was whimpering a few times because it did hurt when I got to bed. And what did you have to do?
Rub your legs.
Rub my legs.
And your feet.
Yeah.
So it's like.
I wish I could just sneeze.
And yes, what you're looking at are the remnants of flowers.
And weeds.
Well, yeah, I cut them down, but the weeds have come back. I got to get in there and pull them by hand. Because I can't get a weed eater in there, or I cut everything down.
I'm trying to I think those are tiger lilies. I think.
No, they've been there for a while. There's some kind of lilies, I think.
Yeah, those are tiger lilies.
I just don't remember.
I think.
And yes, all of our bird feeders need to be filled.
But there's no point in doing it tonight because of the storm. It'll just melt the suet.
Well, they'll destroy it. They'll have all this gone in a couple days.
Yeah. Oh, maybe this. Oh, thank goodness. There was the sneeze. Because I always sneeze in threes.
So it's like I got everything actually done pretty quick. It didn't take long. It's like I did the water lines on the camper, and she's like, "Okay, you ready to go?" It's like, I'm already done.
Yeah.
It doesn't, the water lines. Yeah, just I had it easy to where all I had to do is pull it back apart, put the clamps on it, clamp it, done.
Huh.
But we got the weather stripping sealed.
Yeah.
We got the awning railing sealed again, or a bead of seal on it.
Yeah.
Got Mom's light put up, so that got done.
Priscilla's not going to get a haircut, or the rest of her haircut. She still has her face and between her paws and back of her legs. I think it's almost done, but with the storm coming, that won't happen. So that'll have to be them. She does not like thunderstorms. Oh, now they're showing me my red face because I've been sniffling and sneezing. Honeysuckles.
Hey, look, it's Rudolph.
Yeah, because my nose.
In the summer.
Allergies are real.
I can't do that. Yes, I need to power wash the house.
We need to paint the house.
But as you can see behind me, this is the window that the contractor messed up on. And I haven't had time to work on this window. You see how it's up and down? It's supposed to be sideways.
Yep.
That sticker is supposed to be over here. So
Yeah.
I have to rip all that base around there out and then shorten it down and then widen it. So yeah, that's going to take some time.
Yeah.
But it'll get done this year.
Yep. Probably fall time.
I don't know if the house will get painted,
Probably
but the windows will get done.
Probably next year we'll paint, so we can just spend time getting the inside done.
Yep, I'll get back to work on the inside, and so Philip can actually have a room, and then
We can have a dining room.
yeah, that'll be nice. Actually, have a place to
Sit neat.
have people come over and sit
Yep.
instead of trying to cram them either in our small ass kitchen or our bedroom.
Yeah. Our bedroom is like our multi-purpose room right now.
Yep, and eventually, what's going to happen is where our bedroom is, it will be our gathering room.
Yeah. We're gonna
Because
move
once
up here.
Philip gets his own, gets financially set and gets his own place, we'll move up here, or we may just stay back there, and
I kind of like the idea of staying back there.
it's kind of more private.
It's private.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same
And then-
thing.
We can just have,
We can have a gathering room and then dining room
yeah.
eventually.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're on a run somewhere.
Yep. This is our neighborhood. Never a video done without some kind of trauma. Drama, not trauma. Drama.
No, in this case, could be trauma.
Yeah. Let's hope not. Do you know if you look between those two trees, there is a perfect, even spaced American flag between those trees. Perfectly spaced. See them over there?
Hold on.
Loud, we hear you! They're probably going up to the corner.
Ambulance.
Let's see if they stop. See if they're at the corner. No, they're still going.
No, they turned.
Do they? Oh, are they going this way? Yep.
Yep, you see them?
Ambulance. Are you coming
So
down
what
the
she's
street?
talking about, if y'all look,
It looks
right
like
there.
American flag and a POW flag. I just noticed that, and I've been living here for
There you
4 years, 5 years.
Right in between the trees. Perfect line of sight for us.
Awesome. Now I want to get out my flags.
Eventually, I'll have actually a flagpole like that one.
No, I mean my little flags.
No.
My Army, Navy, Air Force. I gave the youngest son, Zach, I gave him my Marines flag. Because he was in the Marines, so Ma's toting a little Marine flag. I gotta get another one.
And then I'm trying. I've thought about it for a little bit,
Uh-oh.
and I brought something we talked about earlier.
Okay. I gotta trim those trees too. That's annoying.
That one.
Yeah, I gotta trim the branches back.
That tree is probably right around 20 years old.
The limbs are almost touching the ground.
Yeah, I know.
I'm tired of hitting my face because when we walk next to each other, I always get smacked. I think he does it on purpose.
No. And then this tree right here is our persimmon tree.
It's sad. It doesn't produce.
Actually, it does.
Balls.
They're just kind of small.
Well, they just fall to the ground before they even get a chance to ripen.
Well, they start falling off when they're orange.
Yeah,
I don't know when they're ripe.
I don't know either.
I've never been able to figure it out.
But they're so tiny, it's not really
Well,
producing.
I mean, it started from a little bitty twig because the thing got hit and broke, and
Yeah.
then
and our
it
neighbor
started from a twig.
Our neighbor has a dessert trailer. If you're from Indianapolis.
That trailer that was in the picture was our neighbor. She does desserts, really good desserts.
Really good desserts. Oh my goodness.
She is on Instagram. I believe she's on Facebook. So
yeah.
Fluffy Delights Indie. So if you just put Fluffy Delights, there's going to be all kinds. But if you put Fluffy Delights Indie, that will be her.
And if she says where she goes, if you're from Indy, go find her and get her desserts because they're absolutely fabulous. What did you have?
I had the mini pancakes.
Mini pancakes. I had it was Nutella and marshmallows.
You had the campfire
crepes. They were like crepes with...
No, I'm trying to think of the name.
Pancakes?
S'mores. But it was a crepe with Nutella, peanut butter.
Marshmallows.
Yes.
Oh, it was delightful. I shared mine though. I gave half of it to Chris.
I don't think he ate it.
I'm a good aunt.
He didn't eat it.
Yeah, I did. He said he did.
Oh. Okay.
He left the container in the trash, but he ate it.
Oh, okay.
I shared. I was a good aunt. I shared. Did you share yours?
No, I ate it out here in the porch.
I know. Did you?
Yeah, I did. I gave you some.
A little bit. A couple bites.
Because it was peanut butter and banana.
Do you usually share?
Sometimes.
But most of the time, what do you say?
I don't share with the animals. Hell no. I'll share with you, though.
What about sharing with Philip?
He never asked.
Because he knows. What did you say when you first met him? I don't share my food.
Well, no, not usually, no.
No, you don't.
Because if he wants to try, we're usually eating the same shit.
Yeah.
So why do I need to share it with him?
What if you have something he'd like to try?
Then if he asked, I would have let him try some.
Okay. Philip is not feeling good. By the way, we're filming this Wednesday. It's going to be shown Friday.
Oh, look at there.
What? Oh, there's one of our birdies. We have a black birdie, and on like the wing chest area, it's orange, red, and white, and it's beautiful. And we have a dove, but she's missing. He or she is missing their mate.
I think that's a blue jay, because it's got white. If you look through the camera,
it's got white.
It's got white on the tip of the tail. And it was there when I came home. It's like a light, a gray colored.
But I can't feed you until, see, the squirrels have been getting into stuff. And we need to make a squirrel feeder so I can get some corn for the squirrels. So then they leave the bird feed alone. And we got to hang up the butterfly nest.
Got to get the flowers first.
Yeah. Yes. And we gotta get flowers so the bees will have something to nibble on.
Yep. All right, people. This is close to 30 minutes.
Yep.
So, as you see, we just did yard work too. So, and this is actually a truck bed mat.
Yeah.
That somebody was throwing away, and I'm like, so we used it for the swing. So it keeps keeps our
barefoot.
Feet. Yeah. So it keeps our feet
muddy.
Getting muddy. So, and the birds like some of that's paint, some of it's bird poop. But
it'll get washed off tonight.
So that's just from doing grass or mowing the last couple days.
Yeah.
So with that, back and forth. So
our
we
neighbor
will.
is leaving. So. Bye. Have a good night. Bye. Love you guys. Hugs, kisses. And I can go in and hopefully stop sniffling. And maybe we can watch some sumo wrestling.
So we will talk to you guys later.
Oh, wow. I can actually see better this way.
Bye.
Bye.